So recently, there's been this huge music drama saying that Jake is faking his golden hour live performances because his fingers don't match the sound that is actually been playing on the speakers, as he's playing all the white keys on the piano for his right hand. And since I have a lot of experience by doing a lot of pianos are never animated correctly series, I can say from what I see is that he is playing it correctly, but, a very big but, using a special trick called the transpose button on a keyboard. So Jake probably created this song progression in the key of C originally, because every single performance, as you can see, the keys that he is playing in the key of C like this. Okay, so with the help of the transpose button, pressing it once would raise the key +1 semitone higher, is hence the key of Jake's performance at The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon. Pressing it twice would be +2 semitones higher, which is the key of Jake's performance at Sirius XM. And then pressing it +4 times would be +4 semitones higher, which is the key of the original studio recording. So the answer is actually pretty simple here. Since Jake already learned the song in the more simple C major key already, there's actually no reason for him to learn it in 3 or more different keys, as that would actually just waste a lot of his time, as he could be using that time instead to create a lot more music and songs for all his fans, and also he can just be talking to his fans as well, because he spends a lot of his time commenting on a lot of people's covers of his song as well. I personally know this because he has actually commented on a lot of my YouTube videos on his song as well. Another reason why, for the time being, Jake would probably not sing the original studio key version at a live setting is because the studio version is a lot more difficult to sing because it is in a much higher key. In a studio recording, you can record as many takes as you want, and also you can chop up all the sections for your vocal stamina to handle it, and making it a lot more easier to sing. However, in a live setting, you only got one shot, you got one take. So that is why Jake chooses to perform the song at -2 or -3 keys lower, as you can see and hear from like the Tonight Show and the Sirius XM performances. So yeah, there's actually a lot less chance of stuffing up the performance for his fans. Another benefit of the transpose button is that, say Jake originally planned to perform the song at an upcoming live setting, say at -1 keys lower than the studio version. But then on the day of the performance, say he got really sick and his voice felt very, very weak, and he wanted to play it safe and perform it at, like, say, I don't know, -5 keys lower than the studio version. So instead of canceling the whole show or relearning the whole song again in that day in another key, the most optimal non-time wasting solution to this is that he would still play it in the key of C on the keyboard, since he already learned it in that key already, but now he can just transpose it to in another key that he wants to sing at a comfortable level. So yeah, in conclusion, Jake is playing the piano correctly, but just with the help of some modern technologies like the transpose button and live looping technologies.